The ChiTaS is a fully automated system that is dedicated to bringing you exceptional blood screening results. Make ChiTaS your first choice for an automated blood screening system. ChiTaS, meeting today's demand for efficient NAT processing. ChiTaS BSS 1200. An automated, easy to use, high throughput blood screening system. Meeting today's demand for efficient NAT processing. The ChiTaS system is a fully integrated platform with 4 serially connected sections. Section A is for blood sample pooling. Section B for nucleic acid extraction. Section C is the buffer zone, designed to minimize contamination by separating sample preparation areas from Section D. The PCR setup area, which is capable of preparing a full PCR plate with 96 reactions. Operation of the ChiTaS is controlled by an interactive and intuitive software program. Start the blood screening process by using the touch panel system to enter the pooling factor, total samples, and type of reagent. The program will calculate the total amount of reagents and consumables required and prompt the user to load each component into the correct section. The software interface is also available in other languages to meet the demands of the global NAT users, including Chinese. A barcode reader is used to track the lot number of the reagents loaded onto the ChiTaS. A cold block is used to stabilize the real-time PCR reagent throughout the entire process. And lastly, blood samples are loaded with the barcodes facing the detector. Each run can process as few as 8 samples or as many as 2,304 samples. With a pooling factor of 8, a total of 768 blood samples can be screened within 8 hours. Once all the consumables, reagents, and blood samples are in place, the program is ready to start. When the screening protocol is activated, the barcode for each sample tube is scanned and stored into the system. Pipette tip sensors ensure sufficient amount of blood is aspirated and pooled. Throughout the entire process, the anti-drip device prevents drip contamination between samples. Pooled blood samples are transported from Section A to Section B to undergo the nucleic acid extraction process. The ChiTaS is able to extract nucleic acid from a large volume of sample per reaction of extraction reagent. Up to 1.2 milliliters of sample volume can undergo nucleic acid extraction for each test. Nucleic acid extraction is carried out using magnetic bead technology. Combined with high-impact homogenization using disposable mixing rods, the nucleic acid extraction process is maximized for efficiency. Once the nucleic acid extraction process is complete, the extracted nucleic acid samples are transported into Section C, the buffer zone. Only when the door from Section B to C is closed are the extracted nucleic acid samples allowed to enter Section D for PCR setup. An automated pipetting system will prepare up to 96 PCR reactions in a single run. When the PCR setup is complete, an exhaust fan will remove any aerosolized residuals in Sections A, B, and D through a HEPA filter. Once the HEPA filtering process is completed, the user can safely open the ChiTaS chamber to seal and transfer the PCR plate into the real-time PCR system. The ChiTaS maximize user safety. These designs include UV decontamination. The ABI 7500 real-time PCR system can detect up to 5 color labels. Within a single PCR reaction, the presence of HBV, HCV, and HIV can be individually identified without a secondary pathogen-specific PCR run. Each PCR reaction also contains two internal controls, one for DNA and another for RNA.